This video is to show you how to schedule a Zoom meeting for a future meeting. So first we need to go to fdu.zoom.us, and you'll see there's a sign-on link in the far right. Go ahead and click on that. If you see this accept cookies button show up, just hit accept and then sign in. Use your FDU credentials, so the ones you'd sign into your email or into your computer. In here, you're going to be brought to your profile page. You'll notice you have an account number, a personal Zoom meeting URL. You don't really need to worry too much about what's on here. Really, we just want to focus over here on the left where we see the Meetings tab. If we click on this, you'll see we have the option to schedule a new meeting, and you'll also see I have meetings that are already scheduled for the future. So if I hit schedule a new meeting, I need to give my meeting a topic. You don't need it to give a description, but if you want to, it doesn't hurt. So you could say what the workshop is about. You do need to tell it when you want to have the meeting. So in this case, I'm going to say I want it tomorrow at 1 p.m. and I'm going to say it's about an hour long. Now the rest of this you can just ignore. You don't need to worry about all these other options. The one you do want to kind of look at possibly is this video. Do you want to have your video start immediately, or do you want it off when you start your call? You can always turn it on or off later, so it really doesn't matter that much. It's just a matter of how you want to come into the meeting. Keep your audio at both, so that way if someone has a computer they can talk to you, or if they're on their phone they can talk to you. The rest of this you can ignore. We're not having any alternative hosts, so you would just click Save. Now you see it's created a meeting for me. It says my meeting's on March 31st at 1 o'clock. Now I need to share this meeting with other people. So we have multiple options of doing that. The most straightforward and easiest is probably just to copy the invitation by clicking the Copy Invitation button, copying the meeting, opening up your email service, whether it's Outlook or Office 365, creating a new email, right click, pasting that email into your new email, and then just sending out as if it were a regular email. So you might add other recipients, maybe even more people. So that's an easy way of just sharing it with somebody. And if you're working with a student, that's probably the best way to do it. Just send them the email through the copy and paste option. I'm going to go ahead and close this. And if we go back to our page, I'm going to close this too. Another option, if you want to add this to your Outlook calendar, now you have to have Outlook installed on your computer, and it has to be your default email client. So if it's not, then you probably want to use this copy invitation. But if it is, like it is on mine, I can click on Outlook. It'll upload a little file that I can just open, and it's created a calendar entry for this Zoom meeting. So if I hit save and close, this will go directly into my calendar on the 31st at 1 o'clock. But maybe I also want to add some other attendees or invite in other people. So if I hit invite attendees, I can start typing out other people's email addresses, and you have a whole string of them, and then send that off and hit save. So I'm going to cancel the invitation. I'm just going to save this and close this as if I was only sending it to myself, just to show you what it does. So if I go back to my Outlook and to my calendar, you'll see I now have a Zoom meeting scheduled for the 31st at 1 o'clock. So now we have our Zoom meeting scheduled. So let's say it's tomorrow and it's about 12:55 and you want to start your meeting. You would log into Zoom, so you would fall to this page. You'd go over to the Meetings tab, and you would click on your meeting. So we have this meeting tomorrow at 1 o'clock, Discovery Workshop. I would hit Start, and that would bring me into the actual meeting itself. And we're going to cover the functionality of the meeting interface in a different video.